future people, huh? You think you're so great, huh? Sitting there in your future with all your special technology, huh? But you forget something. It was me. I was the one who invented writing. I was the one who invented farming. I was the one who invented the calendar, yes? I can keep on going on. I was the one who domesticated animals. I was the one who invented the wheel, yes? I was the one who invented pottery, yes? I can just keep on going on and on and on. Yes, I was the one who invented all these things. Now, you will probably have a bit more respect for me now, instead of laughing at how strange I look. Hmm?
No.
Yes, good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stone to Steam, the show where I'll take you through all of human history, from beginning right up until present times. And we are in season 2 with all my brand new outfits ready to showcase just for you. So today, before I continue, that is why I brought something. Ah, that is much better, yes? So yes, as I was saying, I'm just so great, aren't I?
Yeah.
I even clean up after myself.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
My invention. Mwah. Problem about not wearing shoes, I can feel all these seeds on me. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today we go all the way to Mesopotamia. So in last week's installment, we found ourselves in the Neolithic, following giants, as he was a Neolithic shaman, and we followed his daily routine in his life. Something happened right at the end of the show that changed giants' life forever, and that was the advent of farming. Now we follow further down the line in the timeline of history, all the way to Mesopotamia. Some of you are probably wondering, what is Mesopotamia? Some of you might have heard of it. Mesopotamia translates to between two rivers, and it is the land in what today is Iraq. And this land called Mesopotamia gets its name from the two rivers that surround it, the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers. And these rivers gave life to one of the first civilizations in human history, ancient Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is a modern term, and it is a Greek word, but the people in ancient Sumeria would have called themselves the land of 𝐶𝐤𝐵. 𝐶𝐤𝐵. They didn't know the word Mesopotamia, but for the sakes of the show, I will call it ancient Mesopotamia, as we call it in modern times. Now, what is so fascinating about ancient Mesopotamia is it was one of the first civilizations in the whole of human history that we know of. Until we find this older civilization uncovered in the dirt, so far the record holds for the Sumerians. Now, what's the difference between Mesopotamians and Sumerians? So technically, Mesopotamia comprises of 3 civilizations: the Sumerians, the Akkadians, and the Babylonians. I'm sure some of you heard of the Babylonians.
Yeah.
They were the last and third of the Mesopotamian civilizations. But before the Babylonians came these people called the Akkadians, who were some of the first Semitic people, the first Semitic language, Akkadian. But if we go back even further than the Akkadians, we find ourselves at the Sumerians. And they, I might need my broom again, but anyway, what is that future machine? Fine. Okay, fine, I didn't invent that, but I invented everything else, all right? So, ancient Sumeria is one of the earliest civilizations in human history that we know about. And they were not Semitic. They were their own whole language group, which is why it was so hard to decipher them. It was only in 1849 that archaeologists started to uncover this land. The main reason was they were actually going into the Middle East to try and look for evidence of Bible stories, biblical stories. They believed if they went to where the Bible stories happen, that they would find maybe structures. They might find the Ark for Noah. They might find the walls of Jerusalem that collapsed. But instead they found something else that is an extreme treasure. They found a whole new civilization. And as the 19th century and 20th centuries continued, they would eventually uncover what would become known as ancient Mesopotamia. See, before the 1800s, nobody knew about ancient Mesopotamia except for the Babylonians, but only through stories. But until they uncovered it and excavated it, we now have all the evidence. So ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the show, and we will witness what it was like to be in ancient Mesopotamia and some of the things that they did and invented. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. A warm welcome. You future people, huh? You've come to learn about what it was like in my time, yes? Well, you've come to the right place. For my name is Gilgamesh, and I am a spearman. Yes? Yes. You all know what a spearman is. It's a man with a pointed stick, in other words. And I am serving the great Lugal Mesonepoda. So the year in your future terms is 2550 BC. 2550 BC. Roughly about 4,500 years before your time. That is how old we are and original we are, yes? And so, I am a spearman fighting for our great Lugal Mesonepoda. A Lugal is basically our Sumerian word for a king. He is the king of the whole well, Sumeria wasn't one country, all right? We're actually a whole bunch of city-states that often fight with each other, trade with each other, and yes, we sometimes don't get along with each other. But Mesonepoda comes from the city of and I, Gilgamesh, comes also from the city of the greatest city the world has ever known. That is where you say, hooray! Hooray! Yes, there we go, there we go. Is the best. You see, Mesonepoda took power this year after a long war against Uruk. Uruk! Ugh. What a terrible city, huh? Those people from Uruk have been ruling for so many years. I'm not exactly sure how many because of how bad our records can be, but anyway, their Lugals ruled. But the dynasty of Uruk, their time was over, and now it is the time for the dynasty of You see, there is a list called the King's List that lists all the kings that have come in Sumeria. And one great king who began the dynasty of was Mesonepoda. One day I might meet him. I saw him in the battlefield from a far distance. He looked like a little blob. What a sacred, holy blob that was. I am so glad that I got a tiny glimpse of Mesonepoda. But being a common spearman, it is a bit hard to do so. But luckily, I'm a royal spearman, so I am the royal guard. So we sometimes get to see the Lugal in person. Remember, the Lugal, the king, is a god. We believe that the king is a living God on earth. We cannot interrupt him or question him. He is the Alpha and the Omega, even though Greek is not a thing yet. We came even before Greece. So ladies and gentlemen, I come with a treasure from history just for you. Would you guys like to see this treasure that I brought?
Yes.
This treasure is not an object that you hold. It's not like my spear, my shield, the wheel. Yes, the wheel was valuable, or the farming corn. Yes, it was very valuable too. No, it is even more valuable than all those things together, huh? Do you want to know what my treasure is?
Yeah. Yes.
Today, I bring for you, future people, wisdom. Ah, wisdom is the greatest treasure, more valuable than gold itself. I bring to you a story from my time called the Epic of Gilgamesh. Are you probably thinking, is it a story about me, Gilgamesh? No, 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 no. I was named after the man in the great epic. That's where I get my name from, the man Gilgamesh himself. So, I am going to tell all of you future people the story of the Epic of Gilgamesh. Would you guys like to hear it?
Yes.
Ah, that is the answer I wanted to hear. All right, future people, lend me your ears, lend me your eyes, and I shall tell you a story so old its very text has almost been lost to time. But thank goodness for those future archaeologists, whoever they were, they kept the story alive so that I can deliver it to you today. All right, let us begin. The Epic of Gilgamesh begins with a king of Uruk, the not so good city, but okay, fine, Uruk was all right. And his name was Gilgamesh. King of all of Uruk, he was a man who stood taller than all other men. He was stronger than any other man.
Hercules.
He was a bit like Hercules of our time. Not that I know who that is. But anyway, Gilgamesh, however, had a very terrible habit. He used to take the brides of the husbands and sleep with them on their wedding night before the husband got the chance to sleep with them. Terrible, huh? The people were so angry with Gilgamesh that they kept stealing their wives that the people grew fed up with their king. In short words, he was a tyrant. Now the gods, having sympathy for the people of Uruk, the not so great city, they decided to send a man as equally strong as Gilgamesh to go to Uruk to challenge him. And so out of clay, the goddess Ururu forged the man called Enkidu. And Enkidu was a wild, strong, savage man. And he lived outside the walls of the city for a long time, eating amongst the animals, drinking amongst the deer. But one day, the goddess Ishtar, she had a priestess. Although, depending on which translation on the clay tablets you read, she was also a prostitute. So, future things. Don't tell me that was a strange future invention, was it?
You missed it.
I missed it. Yes, I should have captured it and brought it back to my time so I could invent it again and claim the credit. Oh well. You are lucky you got away! So where was I? Oh yes, the priestess or prostitute of Ishtar, she fell in love with Enkidu. And so of course, she went to go to Enkidu and spent 1 week with him, in which Enkidu learned language, how to speak, how to read, how to write, and how to be civilized. And so of course, Enkidu was now a literate, civilized man. The priestess or prostitute told Enkidu of the tyranny of Gilgamesh. So Enkidu decided he would go to Uruk and face Gilgamesh himself. And the ensuing confrontation would change the world forever. So, Enkidu decided to face Gilgamesh himself at the gates of Uruk. He went in without a spear, without a shield, with his bare hands to face Gilgamesh the tyrant. And as Gilgamesh saw Enkidu, they faced each other off and began to fight. The two giants squared each other out, no one able to get in their way. And then Gilgamesh, he struck Enkidu, he struck. The two are fighting. The two fought so violently that the streets of Uruk crumbled amongst their wake as they fought each other. But then something happened. As Enkidu reached for the final strike, he went wide to Gilgamesh, missed, and Gilgamesh struck him down. Enkidu was down, struck, lying on the ground. And so Gilgamesh went to Enkidu, and do you know what he did to Enkidu? Unfortunately, we lost the clay tablets that talk about this part. But as far as we know, when the clay tablets resume, this is what happened. Enkidu and Gilgamesh kissed each other. Wait, what? Really? They did, it's true. They kissed each other and embraced each other. Yes, after fighting all day, Gilgamesh and Enkidu grew great appreciation for each other's strength. They now met their match. And so, of course, they decided that, well, let us be best friends. And so, Enkidu and Gilgamesh were now besties, huh? They decided now that Gilgamesh was fed up with chasing the woman of Uruk. Now he wanted to turn his attention to proving his strength in combat. Yes, he wanted to show off his muscles in combat. And so Enkidu and Gilgamesh, arm in arm together, they hopped along and skipped along out the city into the forest of cedar, where there was the great monster Humbaba. And together they fought Humbaba and destroyed and killed Humbaba, Gilgamesh dealing the final blow. Oh, it was a true story of love. Yes, killing the monsters together. And so, speaking of love, back at home, the goddess Ishtar, you remember her? She started to grow a love interest for Gilgamesh. She thought, oh! Such a strong, handsome man! He's got muscles on his muscles, on his muscles, on his muscles. Oh, so beautiful! Gilgamesh knew that Ishtar had a history of always cursing her former lovers. So he denied Ishtar her love. She was so angry that what she did, do you want to know what she did next to him, huh?
Yes. Ran away.
Ishtar sent the great bull of heaven to strike down at humanity, for Gilgamesh denied her love. The bull went down, destroying, killing the people of Uruk. There's a bull! The people of Uruk were dying. It was terrible. And so Gilgamesh and Enkidu together joined hands. They knew they had to save Uruk, the not so great city, and destroy the bull of heaven. So as they went, Enkidu went around to the back of the bull. He struck, round, right, uppercut, left hook, right hook, roundhouse kick. Yeah, yeah. Well, the clay tablets didn't specify how they fought, but I presume that's how they did it. And as they were fighting, Gilgamesh went to the bull, dealt a big punch, and then, as Enkidu held it down, Gilgamesh dealt the final blow, killing the bull of heaven. But that's not the end. You see, the gods were angry at Enkidu and Gilgamesh for killing not one, but two sacred creatures. They decided that one of them had to die. But knowing that Gilgamesh was of too much importance, they decided that Enkidu would be the one who should die. Enkidu begged the gods. He even had a vision in his sleep about his death. He begged them to spare his life. But to no avail. The gods made him sick. Sick, the sickest you've ever seen. and he lay in Gilgamesh's arms and died. Gilgamesh thought to himself, no, I will not meet the same fate as Enkidu. I fear death. I need a way to seek immortality. Yes, Gilgamesh, fearing that he would suffer the same fate as Enkidu and all other mortals, wanted to go find a way to live forever. And so, that is what he did. He set out to seek immortality. Hold on for the music. So Gilgamesh, now fearing his own death, wanted to find the secret to immortality. He decided to travel far and wide, leaving the city of Uruk, the not so great city. He left and wandered far and wide, coming across the scorpion people and trees that were made out of gems. And as he wandered all the way to the edge of the world, he came across something. He came across a bar. Wait, what? A bar? Oh yes, that's true, the tablets say a bar. Okay. He came across a bar, and inside the bartender told Gilgamesh something he had heard too many times. All mortals must die. And so Gilgamesh, angry at this, the bartender realized that, well, there is something else that you could do to achieve immortality. Legend has it that there is a certain man named Utnapishtim who has achieved immortality. If you go find him, he might know the secrets. So Gilgamesh went out to go find Utnapishtim. Utnapishtim of Shurupak was a great king, a legendary king. Legend goes that the gods at this time, remember, Utnapishtim lived way, way longer before Gilgamesh did. Legend has it that humanity at this time was angry, the gods were angry with humanity at this time. So the gods decided to send a great flood to destroy the whole of humanity. But Utnapishtim, being a wise man, decided to build a great boat, an ark, to save himself. And also, he took animals, 2 of each, onto the ark to save them all. And as the flood subsided, Utnapishtim was alive and had saved humanity. The gods admired what Utnapishtim had done, and so they decided to grant him immortality. So now, back to Gilgamesh. When Gilgamesh arrived at Utnapishtim's place, he heard of how Utnapishtim achieved immortality, and he grew very disheartened. How can I save humanity from another great flood and get the gods' favor? There was no way he could do that. So Gilgamesh was very, very sad now. So Utnapishtim, knowing that this was not one way to achieve immortality for Gilgamesh, told him that, Gilgamesh, there is another way you can achieve immortality. Do you want to know what it is? Yes, please tell me, Utnapishtim, tell me right now. And so Utnapishtim told him of a magical plant at the bottom of a lake. And if he was to eat this magical plant, he would gain eternal youth. And so Utnapishtim told Gilgamesh where to find this magical plant, and Gilgamesh went and dived into the lake, and there it was, lo and behold, the magical plant. So he grabbed the plant from the bottom of the lake, and in celebration, Gilgamesh put it down and had a nice good bathing inside the lake. But just then, something happened.
He died.
No, something even worse than him died.
Okay.
A serpent out of nowhere, a snake, came and ate the plant right behind Gilgamesh's back while he was bathing. When Gilgamesh turned around and realized what happened, he thought to himself, you know what? Maybe what the bartender said is right. All mortals must die. And so Gilgamesh decided to return to Uruk, having realized his own mortality but now coming to peace with it. He decided instead to now become the greatest king Uruk had ever seen, doing good deeds for all the people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is not quite the end of the story. You see, in Gilgamesh's effort to try and achieve immortality, he inadvertently did do that just for himself. You see, years later, Gilgamesh sat down and wrote down his tale for all in the future to hear about. And his tale survived 4,500 years later, immortalizing his words. So, in the end of the day, perhaps Gilgamesh, in not quite the way he wanted, achieved immortality. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the story.
Thank you.
A great story. I want to tell the kids at bedtime, yes? Ah, yes. Great story, great story. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I have brought some surprises from my time to show you and interact with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank goodness for future packaging, yes? In ancient Sumeria, we were some of the first people to invent writing, yes? Isn't that fascinating? So what I have over here is a clay tablet with something called cuneiform on it. Have any of you heard of cuneiform? Yes, you have, you have, you have. Oh, wow, you are more smarter than I thought in the future. That's a little bit of a shock. Anyway, so over here I have cuneiform written on the tablet. Have a look at what cuneiform looks like. So remember, how did writing evolve? How did it begin? It all began with pictures. Yes, pictures. You see that there? This is the oldest writing in history. In about 4000 BC, when the first Sumerians came about, their first ever writing was literally taking mud and reeds and drawing pictures on reeds. That was the first writing. Pictures, pictographs. You're probably thinking, well, that's not really writing, it's just drawing pictures. Anyone can do that. But no, I tell you, this led to the first writing. Let's take an example, all right? Here, I have an example for all of you. Can you see over here? Oh, wait, sorry, wrong way. The symbol for foot literally looks like a foot. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's literally a foot in pictographs.
Yeah.
But then as it evolved, eventually this foot became sideways. Can you see how the foot is now sideways?
Yes.
That was a few centuries later. A few centuries later. And then come my time, the foot became symbols. Small little carvings into mud that became more symbolic. You see that? You see that? They now became more complex.
Yeah.
Now, in the future, in my future, in about 2000 BC, 500 years after my time, they became intricate symbols like this. You see that? That is what the foot is. The last one there, that's a foot. Looking very much like this instead of a foot. So that is how writing evolved. It went from pictures into symbols, and these symbols became, well, primitive letters. Yes, they did. And the reason they looked how they did, a small line with a triangle, did you see that? Mm-hmm. A small line with a triangle on top of it. is because that is what the reeds look like. When you take your clay tablet and press and go down, it creates that shape. And that became characteristic of cuneiform. Yes? Isn't that amazing? So now what we're going to do, I have some clay over here and you are all going to try your own cuneiform. Are you ready to try?
Yes.
Excellent. You are going to do your own cuneiform. I will guide you, all right? Don't worry. I know you're all uneducated future people, not very smart, but I will educate you. Luckily I brought this. That's better. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, our means of writing was literally clay. Clay is so good because what it does is when you glaze it or burn it or even just leave it in the sun to bake, it hardens and literally lasts for thousands of years. Which is why we use it, not because we know we're going to be around in 1,000 years, maybe Gilgamesh did, but no, what happens is that these last in your own lifetime, so these make for great record keeping, yes? I'm going to give you reeds. Okay, they're chopsticks, but they come close to what a reed looks like, all right? Here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go, folks. Here is your reed. Take it, hold it. Remember that the reed is mightier than the spear, yes?
Thank you.
This is a powerful tool of yours, very powerful tool. Now here, lo and behold, is the clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7.
No.
Don't worry, I'll give you all a chance to wash your hands. I know it is a little bit, it's basically clay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, take your clay, take your stylus like this, your reed, and all you need to do is press and make a line. Try that first. Warm up, yes?
Anywhere.
Anywhere you like. And then, yes, very nice. Once you've made your line, connect your lines to make a foot shape.
Don't eat it, Anthony.
Oh yes, don't eat it. I mean, it is technically dirt, it's not poisonous, but not still recommended. Then connect your lines, and then make another third line, and voila, you have a foot. You see that? You have a foot. Try draw a foot. If you can draw a foot, you have done your first step in cuneiform, yes? Like this, a foot. Simple. Make a line and another line, just make a foot shape. However you like. You can even invent your own version of cuneiform, I don't mind. But now, it gets more complicated because now the version of foot in cuneiform as it is in more complex form is this. Can you guys read that? It's very tricky, huh? Much trickier, but I will help you. So all you do is turn your clay around to the other side, or you can erase the foot by moving and kneading your fingers over the foot, then it will be erased. Then the next step is make one line on the inside in the middle, like this, going from top to bottom. And remember, when you get to the bottom, leave a little tick, You understand what I mean? A tick. So line and press, and then take out. And then it creates that characteristic shape in cuneiform where it's a line with a little triangle shape that is achieved by going down and pressing in a bit and letting go. Now to do foot in cuneiform is as follows. You will do another 3 lines, but this time going horizontally, so not from top to bottom, from left to right. On one side of the line, another 3, so 1, 2, 3, Just like that, yes? You see that? You see there are 3 little lines on the side of it. Give it a try, give it a try. And then, after that, you do on the other side 4 lines. So on the other side of the line, the main line that you did from top to bottom, repeat the same step, but this time with 4 lines on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple, simple. And after all of that work, you have written down 1 letter. Yes, well done. You wrote foot. Now imagine writing a whole story like Gilgamesh did using cuneiform. That is another story. Maybe with some more practice, you silly little future people might be able to do it, but I doubt you will be able. But nonetheless, you have now written cuneiform. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, you did it.
Thank you.
No, you don't need to clap. I know what you're spotting in your one hand. Now feel free to continue. You can draw what you like. I've got one last thing to show you. Oh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have seen all the oldest inventions that I created, the oldest writing that I created, now you're going to see something else that I created. Okay, it wasn't me, but it was my civilization, right? You are going to see something that I brought for you, right? You want to see it?
Yes.
Oh, hello there! Did you know that we were also some of the first to domesticate animals? So thank me for your dog! Okay, we didn't invent domestication, that goes back to the Stone Age, but we perfected it, right? Ladies and gentlemen, in my hand I hold an object. Does anyone want to try and guess, except for the cameraman, what this is? What is it? Tiles. Yeah, yes, it's made out of tiles of gems, lapis lazuli, marble. In real life it would be like a little box, but I have a printing of it. Okay, so you probably think it's like a decoration, yes?
So is that a language?
Is it a language? Let's just say it has its own type of language. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, no one knows what this is, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the world's oldest board game in history. Yes, this is a board game. Amazing, huh? And it is called the Royal Game of Ur, named after my great city Ur. Ah, yes, Ur. Although gets that name because future archaeologists were busy looking for clay tablets, and they stumbled across this thing in the city of Ur, believing that it is so intricate and elaborate. They believe that it was played by royal people, but we now theorize that this game was played by everyone. It was a common people's game, just like chess is today. So now I'm going to need a volunteer to come and play. Here is what the pieces look like. See, future person, I made actual pieces. Isn't it look amazing, huh? So, in the Royal Game of Ur, you are issued with 4 dice, like this. Each dice only is a pyramid shape with 4 sides. Only half of the sides have a white tip, and the other half are empty, they are black. You see that? And what you do is you roll the dice like this in your hands, and the amount of white tips that are pointing up shows how many moves you can go, yes? So I rolled, 1 tip is pointing up, so I get to move once. Alright, simple as that. I will roll one more time to show you all. I got no white tips, which means I don't get to move, I get 0. So it's the next player's turn. So how the game works. As we can see, the board is in this very funny shape. So what happens is players are these pieces. One player is white with black spots, the other player is black with white spots. Simple. And what ends up happening is one player races onto the board from this direction, and they travel up like this, into the middle, all the way down from the middle to their side and up and out. And that's how you get your people through the whole board and out. The aim of the game is to get all of your pieces out before the other player does. Just like Ludo, yes? Interesting, huh? And so, of course, the war part of the game happens in the middle because the middle is shared by both players, which means that if I land on the enemy player, I knock their piece out and they have to get it back in all over again. Interesting, huh? So that is how the war happens. One other rule you should know is you see these little rosettes, little flowers. If you land on a rosette, you get to roll again. And the rosette in the middle is a safe zone. So if you are on the rosette in the middle, then you get to go again and you are safe. But you're thinking, this game is so simple and very boring. You just have to keep rolling until one person goes out. But no, the strategy comes in that you can choose to either take in a new player or advance the current player. You can do whatever you want. You can even have 7 people on the board all at once, moving whoever you want. Fascinating, huh? That's where the strategy comes in. Player 1, are you ready? Future person. Ladies and gentlemen, in the future we have represented here future person. Representing Mesopotamia, we have Gilgamesh. Yes. Yes. And you all know you want me to win, huh? Not your future people. What did you roll? A 4!
So
She gets to go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She landed on a rosette, so she gets to go again. Roll again. Oh, this is a very bad start for me. 4 again? These dices are rigged. So she has taken a current one and progressed it all the way to the middle, landing on the rosette, meaning she gets to roll again. 3. That's still not very good for me.
1, 2, 3.
She's moved her 1 piece 3. All right, finally I get to go. Oh, future person. 3, yes. So I move on to this side. 1, 2, 3, the other opposite side. All right. Next. I tell you what, we'll be here all day. Let us just play with 4, all right? The goal is to get 4 in and out.
3, you can do it.
Now let's do 4. Let's do 4. All right, here is your other piece. You get a 2. Where shall you move, future person? All right, not bad. She decided to progress one more piece onto the board. Oh, I realize these pyramids are a bit difficult to pick up, hey? I got a 1, 2, 3. I have no choice but to move him forward. 1, 2, 3. One. Oh, she moved onto a rosette. Now she gets to go again. Ah, isn't that terrible, huh? Terrible. And she got a 4. Oh, dear.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
She's killing one of my people with her 4. I am out. I've got no one left in the board. Now I have to roll to get someone back in now. 2, 3. Again, no choice. 1, 2. Why am I always rolling 3s? What's going on? One, 2. She's got 2. 2 pyramids are facing up, so she gets 2. She's progressing her middle one on the rosette forward by 2. She's nearly reached the end with her first one. I better catch up, huh? 0. Ah. Know what? But I am civilized man. I'm not like Enkidu. I'm like Gilgamesh. I'm civilized, all right? I will not use force. I will beat her through strategy.
Okay, 1.
Okay, she moved up the furthest one 1 yet again, so even closer to the end. I get a 2. I'm going to move on a new person. 1, 2. Here we are. 1. 2. 2, again, 1, 2, rosette. So I landed on a rosette, which means I get to roll again, and I get a 1. I'm going to move a new person onto the board. I've got 3 people on now, just like her. She's got 3 on as well. 1, 1. So what she did was she took her furthest piece in the middle row, the danger zone, and moved it onto her side at the end, meaning that it is now safe. So I have no hopes of killing that person now. Unfortunately, but not to worry, I get a 3. 1, 2, 3, and I've killed her back. Revenge! You see, who needs a spear when you've got these brains here, huh? These Sumerian brains.
1.
Oh no, she's
Taken.
got a rosette.
1. Now I'm out.
Out, no! Okay, if they're out, put it inside the case. So you're probably wondering, Ludo, if you capture someone, you get to go again, but not in Mesopotamia. Sadly, where is it? Where are your tablets? Do you see any rules on your tablets that you drew about getting to go again? Sadly not. So, nope, as far as we know, in 𝐬𝐿𝐵𝐿's rules, we don't go again when we kill. I got a 1. I'm going to progress. This person, actually, this person I'll progress 1. Just want to move a little bit up there to see the whole thing. 1, 2. What are you going to do with 2, huh? She's moved on a new piece. All right, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! I'm going to move him 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch the next rosette in the middle and go again because it's a rosette. And I get a 3. Yes! I'm going to 1, 2, 3 on the rosette and I get to go again. Look who's smart now. Or just lucky. But I'm smart, all right? I'm going to move this guy over here. I know I sacrificed the safe zone, but I want to free it to the next man. Just as 1. 1. All right. Oh, nope, it's only valid if it lands on the table. 3. 3.
You have to roll everything again.
No, okay, fine, only fair. 1. Oh, yes. No, thank you. 1 on the rosette. I get to go again. 1. What can I do with the 1? I'll progress the furthest man up to try and get away. Here we go. 4. She got a 4. I cannot believe this. Is as good as getting a 6 in your future games. Although now she's exposed to my archers on my cliff over here, yes? 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Safe. Here we go. 0. You see what bad luck the future have, huh? They're getting zeros now, huh? Sorry, future, your representative is going to lose to me. 2. Let's see. Yes. 1, 2. Out. Great. We each have only 3 pieces left to get off now. She got a 4. She is now leapfrogged my man in the center rosette. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I get a 1. Killed. Your turn. Are you sure we cannot adopt Roman rules and so you get to go again if you kill someone? No?
No.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, those Romans were not... who cares about the Romans? She got a rosette. Oh, no. Oh. 1, 2. What is she going to do with 2 now? She brought on her dead person back into the game. I better start running. 1? Oh, no. This is a tough one, huh? Okay, I'll progress him. Hopefully he'll escape in time. Don't get a 2, don't get a 2, don't get a 2! No, she got a 2! No! She killed me! Just as well I didn't do the Roman rules now this time. 1. I will take him back on. One, two, three. Okay, she took her furthest person and put them in the safe zone. Oh, this is not actually looking good for me. 0. Oh. Don't worry, Sumeria will win. I'm just easing it up for her, and then you'll see at the end I will strike back, yes? See, she got a 0. My strike back is already in action now. 1. Really? Come on, strike back. Really? Oh. Okay, fine. 1. 1, 2.
1, 2.
She's taken her second person out already. Now she's leading me by 2. Don't worry. That is fine. Not the end of the world. 2. I have no choice but to move the front person. You see, sometimes you can block yourself. If I try 2 over here, this man is blocking me. If I try move him 2 over here, this man in front is blocking him as well. So I have no choice, 1, 2, but to move the man in front. Here we go. 2.
1, 2.
She killed me again. No, I mean, yeah, it's all part of my plan. It's all part of my plan, all right? My genius Sumerian inventive plan, yes? Oh! I have to roll again now. 2? Yes, Rosette. Ah, good. You see, I'm so smart. It's not luck, it's brains, all right? 3. Ah, now that's more like it. 1, 2, 3. New person on. I cannot let her get her last 2 people out. 2. She's going, yep, for the Rosette. I should have known. She's now poised to get to the end. But will she make it in time? 3. What will you do with 3? Oh, she's racing to the end. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good for me. 3. 1, 2, 3. I will chase her. I will get her. You are awful quiet for a future person. Either it's because you are not smart or because you are extra smart and not revealing my plan, huh? Not revealing your plan, huh?
No, it's just somebody camera shy.
Oh, I see. 0? Oh. Who designed these pyramids, huh? Who designed the pyramid, huh? Those Egyptians, I think. Did you know sometimes in Sumeria we traded with Egypt? We know about them, yes. Sometimes we even find Egyptian goods in our land and Sumerian goods in their land. Let's see, I got a 2, 1, 2. She's poised to escape now. Oh. 1. Rosette, oh dear. What will it be, future lady?
1.
1. Oh, not another Rosette. Oh, she went again twice in a row. Crazy, huh? And she got a 1. And she's gotten a 3rd person out. She has 1 person left. I still have 3. Oh, this is not good. 1. Rosette. 1. I will make him come on. You are not escaping here. She may have only 1 person, but I have more people to watch her back now. And I get a 2, and she's out. 1, 2. You see, aren't I a genius?
The happiness is.
Yes. 2. Well,
1, 2.
only 1 option for you with 1 person. Oh, not again. All good. Future machine is very resilient. 2, Rosette, go again, and 2, let me take you 1, 2, progress him up. Here we are. You see, 0. I told her she's not escaping. 2. 1, 2. Your turn. 2. Oh, Rosette, damn it. I'm going to start chasing her with my other man here. 0. 1. Rosette. Let's see what comes next, huh? 2. 1, 2. I'm coming for you, future person. You are right in my line of sight now. You see, she's in the danger zone. My guy is behind her. What a good omen, yes? And let's get a 3. 2. I just missed. Fine. 1, 2. But look, I'm right behind you. You better watch out, future person.
3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
No! You weren't supposed to do that. Let's get a 1. Let's get a 1. 3. No! No! 1, 2, 3. I cannot move him. I cannot move. I have no choice but to move him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was not good. Don't get a 2, future person. Don't she get a 2, future people? 3. Ha! You are still in my line of sight. She's still in my line of sight. 1! I got her! Boom! She's dead, and she has to come back in now. Ha! You see, I told you. All part of the plan. 2. So cute. Very cute. 4. 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm poised to get all my 3 pieces out all at once. But remember, in order to get out, you need exact rolls. You can't get a 4, and then if he's right there, roll him out. You need to get a 1 if he's 1 away from getting out. You have to get an exact roll.
4.
Rosette, no! This plan is starting to backfire now.
No.
No, it's fine. We'll leave at 6.
No.
We'll play till 6.
0! Haha! Perfect! Now quickly, guys. You must get out of there. She's right behind you. Oh, no. 1. Yes, yes, yes. 1. Safe.
Just take this out.
Nope. I want him to be safe. See, don't listen to your enemy advice. Rubbish advice.
1,
You are
2,
right
3.
where I killed you last time. Are you ready to die? Let's get a 2 and a 1. No! Fine. Out. This game is close. I have 2 people left. She has 1 person left, and we're all right near the end. Crazy. If she gets a 1, I still have a chance of killing her. 2. No! Okay. She's safe. But it's fine. What's the chances of her getting a 2 now, huh? What do you think? Future machine! Oh, I should capture it. Too late. I'm busy with the game. 0? No! I don't think I can watch anymore. 1? Rosette, she needs 1 to win the game. If she rolls a 1, she wins. 2, ha ha ha. I'm still in. I'm still in. 1, yes, Rosette, I get to go again. Oh, I'm getting too excited here. 0? Ugh. That is the last thing that I need. A 0. 3, ha! You cannot do anything with a 3. Let's get a 1. 0 again! This is the worst time to be getting zeros. 2, ha! Ooh, I saw only one of those, and then I saw the other one under there, and then I realized it's a 2. Phew, that was too close. 2. 1, 2. All 3 of us are in a row here. Crazy. Don't get a 1. Don't get a 1 by Ishtar. And Enlil don't get a 1. Ha! 3. She's stuck. As long as she keeps getting numbers higher than 1, she's stuck. 2. 1, 2. I'm almost there. 0. Oh, this game is so close. So close. 2, yes. 1, 2. He's out. Look at where the game has now taken itself to. We are literally 1-1 each. We each just need a 1 to win. Who will get a 1 first? That is the question. We all know Gilgamesh will get it, yes? Everyone knows
1.
Gilgamesh is going to get a 1.
She's got 1. She's got 1.
No, 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 no! Okay, I'm sorry. I was too gentle on you. Prepare to meet your end now. Sorry, folks. This is a little bit violent. You might want to turn around now. Okay? Fine. I'm civilized. Good job. The end, ladies and gentlemen, of the game. I had 1 person left. Terrible. Oh. Did you guys enjoy that game, huh? Wasn't it fascinating, huh?
Yeah.